Donald Trump's arraignment in federal court today, just one of several criminal investigations that he's involved in.
All right, Trump's already been charged here in New York with falsifying business records. He's under investigation in Georgia for his alleged attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election.
Fox 5's Chris Welch joins us now with a closer look at where those cases currently stand. Chris?
Yeah, Steve, Natasha, he's also under separate special counsel investigation regarding his involvement in the January 6th Capitol riots. Needless to say, 4 total cases either happening or potentially happening are no doubt complicating Donald Trump's campaign for a second term for the White House.
The remainder of 2023 and all of 2024 likely to be quite complicated, legally speaking, for Donald Trump. In addition to charges he's already facing, new ones could come sometime this summer connected to Trump's attempt to overturn Georgia's results in the 2020 election.
And that is where Trump placed a phone call and seemed to be engaging in some type of interference.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
Trump has referred to that phone call as
it was absolutely perfect.
But we will soon find out if Fulton County DA Fani Willis and a grand jury disagrees. Trump could also face another set of federal charges stemming from his involvement in the January 6th Capitol riots. Special counsel Jack Smith, who led the classified documents case, leads this one as well. A grand jury has already heard testimony not only from former Trump aides, but from former Vice President Mike Pence as well. But it's a case former federal prosecutor Doug Burns believes could be trickier.
The January 6th case involves a lot of heavy causation problems as a prosecution matter. In other words, can you really prove beyond a reasonable doubt that it was President Trump who caused this?
Burns believes the weakest case so far is the one brought by Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg concerning hush money payments to Stormy Daniels.
Because they're trying to elevate what is a misdemeanor offense up to a felony.
The most serious charges, and the ones that so far should worry Trump the most, Burns says, are the ones he was arraigned on today, connected to keeping classified documents at Mar-a-Lago.
The part of it about not cooperating, not giving the materials back is the strongest legal predicament he faces.
And Trump's trial in New York is set for March of next year. It's still too early to know when a trial could happen regarding the classified documents case, but most legal experts believe it would not be completed before the election. And if he were to be elected president, he could instruct the DOJ to drop the case. Natasha, back to you.
All right, Chris, thank you.